thanks for joining me. So today we're going to do a really quick and easy make. Hopefully it's quick. I'll be as quick as I can. And we're using the freebies. So these are my Friday freebie this week over on my Facebook group. I don't share the freebies every single Friday over on YouTube. What I suggest is you follow the link in the description box below and come on over and join so that you don't miss any. So these are just some lovely kind of shabby vintage butterflies, and my idea is that we're going to make some embellishments. So these are free in the Facebook group. Now if you're one of my Ko-fi subscribers, you get the freebies every week and then you get an extra page of something in the same theme. So the subscribers over on my Ko-fi have also got these beautiful tags. Okay, I've used the same butterflies as I've used here, so they match beautifully and you can make a complete project. The link to my Ko-fi is in the description box below. Subscription is an amazing offer, amazing deal. Yeah, go and have a look. Right, so what we're going to make. So I've designed these purposely to make embellishments. So the outer edge of the circle there is 1.5 inches, so that you can use a 1.5 inch circle punch and just punch them out. You don't even have to cut them. I've put a board around them for those that use scan and cut type devices, or you can just cut them with your scissors. It's not bigger. The inner circle there is exactly 1.25 inches, so if you want to cut just that out and not have the outer circle, you can do that, and I've designed them specifically so that you can do that. You could even do that, and then when you're left with this outer circle, that's like a little window that you could add to something. Okay, if you use cardstock, it'll be sturdy enough. So they're multifunctional. And then the little squares here, there's loads of things you can do with them. I've kept them quite small. I think they're 2 inches and 1.75 of an inch there. Okay. Right, so I've already prepped my beautiful tags. I'm really pleased how these turned out. They're really rather lovely. I didn't sometimes when I make things I think I'm not sure about that, but these are gorgeous. So if you're in the subby club, you've got these. If not, you can make something similar. Just make some tags with whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put those to one side. I've prepped them by cutting them out, inking them, and I've added the eyelets. Okay, them metal things that annoy me. You don't have to, you can just punch the hole, leave them as they are. So my circles, I've punched all my circles out. There's I think I've given you 10 10 of those and 5 of the little squares, okay, with rounded corners. So how I did that was I cut the square out and then I actually do the rounded corners. I don't cut them with a scissor, I use a corner punch, corner rounder. So as you can see, I've cut them out, I've inked them, and on some of them I've put eyelets. So very, very simple ideas. So what we're going to do first of all, obviously the first very, very simple idea is you can just add a little one of these, okay, and you've got a hanging charm straight away. There you go, super simple. All you've got to do is cut them out. Okay, you can obviously put another ring at the bottom, and you can have something dangling off the bottom on one of those at the top. Loads of things you can do. Right, so what am I going to do? Oh, I don't actually know. Right, so let's have a look what we've got. So I'm going to use bits and bobs, because the idea of freebies is it's free crafting. So just use what you've got to make them with. You don't need any fancy dyes, anything like that. I'm just going to have a look what I've got and use scraps off my desk. So these are the scraps from the current journal that I'm working from. So I'm just going to use some of these and see what I can come up with. Right, so where's my rip? I'm just going to rip it with a normal ruler rather than. So these are 1.5. Are they 1.5 or have I done them 2? Yeah, they're 1.5. So I'm just going to rip some strips of paper up. Okay. So let's have a look how wide. So I don't really want them any wider than about there. Okay. So let's just get to ripping some bits of scraps. Get some of them used up. Yeah, that'll do for me. And how long do I want my I don't want them any longer than about that. And then we're going to layer that on top, about there. And then we're going to have some lovely fabric, I think. Quite like this. I've just taken off some packaging. Let's have a bit of this. So this is that like meshy kind of lace stuff, but it's got a bit of a sparkle. I've just taken it off some, literally just taken it off some packaging. I'm not going to ink that white because I want the contrast against the vintage there. Okay, like so. Do I want some more lace on there? Might just add that bit of lace on top there like that as well. Let me just trim it so that you can see all the different layers. Okay, so there immediately you've got a layer. Straight away I am going to grab my, no that's a corner rounded under, my crocodile. I'm going to use the smallest hole to just punch a hole through all of those. Like so. That's gone a bit too far up actually. Let me do it again. There. Right. And then that will go on top and these are underneath. And then all you need to do is add your bulb pin. She says. Super simple, she says. And then makes a mess of it. There you go. Alright, so there's one little embellishment straight away. Add it to your tags. Have I got I have. I've punched those too close to the edge, so they've come off. Let me try again. Let me try again. That's because my eyesight is absolutely shocking. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to add them without punching a hole. That's what I'm going to do. Punching a hole's not essential. Just add them. That's all ripped now, Amanda. Let's just have this one. I'm trying to be fancy using my crocodile and it punched the hole too big. Look at that. But I don't edit my mistakes. I leave them in, so I'm not bothered. I'll just never show my face in public ever again. Right, hold on a minute. I should have put this on first. Oh, Amanda. So what you need to do is put this on first and then put your layers if you want them round the back. My brains, honestly, I think the older I get, the more my brains just mush. And my common sense seems to have just absolutely, it's just escaping me, if I'm honest, at the moment. Right, so there we go. We've got there in the end. So those are just quick and easy, scrappy little dangles. I'm even in shot. We're even in shot then. Did you even see any of it? So there you go. Very cute and easy, scrappy dangles. Now, the other thing you can do is put a hole in a little sentiment and add a sentiment as well. Mine are all on black cardstock. It's not quite the right vibe. But you could also add one of these little number tags. I've done it all now. I'm not doing it again. Right. I'm joking. I think I'm so funny. I'm choking on my own jokes. And then what you can do is obviously add it to, if you're in the sub club, you can add it to the tags. I'm actually going to add the pink one, I think, on a blue tag. Why not? It doesn't have to be pink with pink and blue with blue. So then that can add on there like so. Alright, and you've got that lovely scrappy dangle. You can turn your bulb pin all the way around if you prefer it that way. But you've got a lovely little scrappy dangle there. Okay, you get the idea. I'm just going to take that off because I'm going to turn it all the other way around when none of you lot are looking. I'll turn it all the other way around so that basically what I like is I like the bulb pin at the top and the closure at the bottom like that. Okay, but I'll do that off camera because I'll be faffing, so that I've got the bulb bit on there Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. Right, let's have another idea. So another idea. Okay, let's have a look. So another idea that I did come up with is you can use these with an eyelet. If you put a brad through, okay, yeah, and then put that through wherever you want. And obviously then you've got a spinning closure. You can use that as a closure for a pocket or a tuck or something, okay. That's another idea. Loads of ideas, loads of them. They just don't always work on video. They work in my head. Right, so let's do another one. Let's do a really simple. Let's do one without an eyelet. Right, so I want some lace. So let's have a think how I want it. I want it like that. There's my thingy. And there's my lace. So let me just cut it to the length that I want. About there. Okay, and I'm just going to shape the lace at the top. Just ever so slightly. Yeah, which I'm not happy with now. So now I'm going to square it off. Yeah. I just put that at an angle. This is just a scrap piece of ribbon that I've taken from a piece of packaging from something I opened earlier today. Okay, and then that is going to glue on there. And what you can actually do is you could glue another one to the back and then add your bulb pin again in there. Okay, lift it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So that's going there. Then my piece of lace in the middle. I want my butterfly the right way, like that. And then it's double-sided then, you see, is what I'm trying to get at. Now, this is not going to dry very quick for me on camera, so, you know, just bear with me. I'll be giving you the gist of the idea. And then I'll have to wait for mine to dry. Okay. Ribbon there, just lift it up ever so slightly so I can get my bulb pin in. In the middle there. And then layer over the top of the first one that's on the back and sandwich all of that together and then leave it to dry. Okay, just pull that there, and then your bulb pin will go through there. Okay, or you could add a paper clip underneath and have it as a hidden paper clip, or you can just have it as a decoration. Again, add a sentiment or something. That would look really cute. I don't think I've got one that's not on black cardstock. Okay, so I can't really show you. File, memories. So you could like put a little, you could put that there. Have I got any? I've got these here. Hold on a minute, let me see. Let me see if we can do it without black cardstock so that you can see what it is I am waffling on about. So it's the weekend. I hope you all got some time for crafting. Make sure that, you know, you take time for yourself. It's mindful. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your husband's health or your partner's health. Make sure you refill your love tank by spending some time doing what you love. Okay? Housework. Either get up early and get it done and get it out the way if you're the kind of person that can't stand the house being messy. Otherwise, leave it. Leave it. It'll be there another day. I might just have to layer that. I've got a bit of a problem where I've got to double layer things. I don't know why. Why am I like that? I'm going to have to double layer it. Or shall I just double layer it on some paper? No. I can't. Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem where when it comes to sentiments, I've got to, for some reason, it probably comes from my card making days, I've got to double layer them on something so that they stand out. It's obviously some kind of mental problem. Okay, so I'm going to put it on this scrap of craft that I've got laying about on my desk. Okay, and again, it's not going to be dry, so, you know, you can, I've got the luxury of taking all the time in the world. When I'm doing a tutorial, I've got to be quick. I haven't got time for messing about and waiting for things to dry. Otherwise, people don't want to watch you. Well, some do. Because, you know, I've got my die-hard fans that would watch a 1 hour long video. Okay. So then I can have that on there like so. If your name's Kay, you probably put stickles on your butterfly. My lovely Kay puts stickles. I think she puts it in a tea. In a cup of tea. Just put that to the centre. There you go. Okay, so there's another beautiful little idea. Do I have my bulb pins to hand? I don't. Or you could put a safety pin, or, you know, you could safety pin the whole thing to some more fabric or whatever. So there's one idea. Where's my other idea gone? It's here. There's the little scrappy clusters. Just using scraps from your desk. Okay, so that's 2 ideas already, just from a little circle. Plus the idea of using a closure and a brad. Okay, I just need to wait for that to dry. I think those are really pretty. So, what else can we do? Let's do something with the squares. Okay. Yeah, they are squares. And my tags I'll decorate later. So I've given you just some general, really quick and easy ideas there. So the little squares. So my idea for these was you can either do the same and make, you know, these kind of clusters with the little bulb pins, or you can turn them into little interesting like tuck spots with your scraps and your leftovers. So let's have a look what we've got. Have that bit there. What else have I got? Have I got any pink in there? Yeah, I've got pink in there. Let's use this bit of a scrap here. What else bit of a scrap have I got? I've got a bit of vellum. Right, we'll make do with that. What else have I got? I've got some more embossed card, haven't I? Yeah, all right, let's get cracking. We've got enough scraps here to make something. So, scrappy layers, I've shown you this before, and, you know, they're just brilliant. Sit when you're not in the mood for making a big project and make scrappy layers of things that just go together and just look cute. Okay, and all you've got to do is rip. Just have fun just ripping. Okay, and you'd be surprised how cool they can look. All right, I like that on there, and then I want this, I think there, some pink showing. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of this bit. And there like that, and there like that. Okay. Grab some of this that I cut off earlier. Have that going underneath like that and peeking out at each end. That looks nice. Can we use this bit of mesh? Let's have a look. That's really pretty, isn't it, this sparkly mesh? I've got a video coming either tomorrow or Sunday showing you where I've got this from. So I sent loads of it. Right, so let's not mess about. So the key, in my opinion, to scrappy clusters like this, or scrappy little embellishments, is the less you think about it, often the better the result. So literally just don't think, just do. Okay, don't agonise. Does this look right? Does that look right? Have a quick recce, and then just get it down. Let's just trim some of this off. So it's a little bit thinner. How cute's that? Yeah, right. We're gonna have that. And this glue will dry clear. You won't see it when it's dry, so you won't be able to, if you can see through it at the moment with this little bit of netting, you won't be able to once it's dry. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I have to keep checking. And then I'm just going to have that on there like so. Okay, you could add one of my beloved, I can't stop using them, numbers, shall we? I'm not gonna, I don't think, no. I'm not having a number today. Stop it with the numbers, Amanda. Just behave yourself. Alright, so then let's have a look if I've got another little word. And I will use one with black, I think, so that it stands out. That's too big. What else have I got on my desk? I've always got words ready. Always. Oh, that's cute. Have it there. No, I don't like that. Moments in time. Special moments. Moments in time. That's cute, isn't it? Let's just not overthink it. Let's just get it on. Okay. That would look better in craft, but I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time cutting out words. And there we go. How easy is that? Doesn't get any easier. Easier. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 lovely ideas using the little freebie. And I'm sure that if you go and have a play, you'll come up with even more ideas. I got interrupted there. So here are all of the little embellishments that I've made. And now we're just going to really simply add one to a tag using some of this really frayer, beautiful, rather lovely shabby fabric. So all I've got to do is just quickly, hopefully quickly, tie it in a knot. Let's see if I can get some sort of a bow. I don't know if this might be a bit chunky, but we'll see. It's quite, it's so pretty. Okay, let me see if my fingers will work. Come on, don't let me down. There we go. Alright. Okay, and this kind of shabby frayer material is so pretty. Let me just make that bit a bit smaller, that bit a bit bigger, and then you can just get your little bulb pin that we've made. And all you've got to do is just pin it onto like the knot or something, if I can get it to go through. There we go. And just add it to your bow, and you've got yourself. How lovely is that? I'm sorry, I'm not being funny, but that is super, super shabby and cute. So just a really quick ideas of what you can do with the Friday freebies. The link to the groups in the description box below. I'm sure you can come up with loads of ideas, but you know, sometimes just showing even something really simple can help just spark that little bit of thought in somebody's head who maybe just looks at something and think, well, what can I do with that? Well, there you go. Make some shabby tatty clusters and add them to your journals. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.